Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview, this time covering VCT EMEA for Kickoff 2025. For this occasion, I'm here accompanied by Kaajak of Fnatic, coming off of a match against BBL Esports in their opening match in said tournament. Obviously coming off of it, off of a loss, but nevertheless, I have him here with me to talk about the match and everything else relating to that. Kaajak, thank you so much for the opportunity. I mean, like I said before the start of this video, pretty tough way to go down, especially at the start of the year. But nevertheless, just want to ask you, what's your mind going right now? What are you kind of thinking of, right after
Mhm.
the conclusion of the match?
So, as you said, pretty tough loss, I think. No one expected us to lose. Uh, so like maybe I will just say like map by map what happened. I think Abyss route went our way. We just trolled the attack. Just like maybe not trolled, but we are not like making right decisions, I guess. Because attack is our good side, I think, on this map. We are always winning on this side. And going from attack from score 3-9 to defense, it's pretty tough. Defense went pretty well, but it wasn't enough. Like I think in my opinion, we were too slow on the retakes, and we are not like making the also like not the right decision sometimes. Also, it was like our first map on VCT together as like new Fnatic team, so it was had some problems in communication, I guess. Um, it was it should went our way, the map, in my opinion. Fracture was quite easy. Can say much about it. We were like reading them well, doing good decisions and everything. So no, not much to say about Fracture. Uh, and on the last map, Sweet 9-3. I think we won one round on defense. Attack went pretty well for us. We are making really good decisions. Uh, and we were winning most of the duels, so attack was good from us. And defense we just didn't have response, I guess. Like we are giving, I think we were giving BBL whole map control, and they were just doing anything what they wanted, basically.
I mean,
That's it.
looking over, appreciate that. Just focusing on to the second half of Split. Obviously, as you kind of pointed out, you guys definitely struggled against BBO on the defense side. You know, with them winning basically every round except for one, and kind of already mentioned it there. But I want to ask you more so focusing on that. What do you think just kind of was the biggest factor behind the team's struggle on defense on that map?
I think like as I said, I think it was just we were not like making proactive calls. Maybe like for example, when they took like B main or they took something else, we should push other side. Maybe I guess. Uh, like they mid take their mid take was quite annoying because like they were doing the mid smoke, the lurk smoke. So and they were just popping like vent with pop flash or something or dog. So it was quite annoying. Uh, I guess like being more proactive. And that's it.
I want to focus over more so towards yourself, Kayak, just individual wise. I mean, how do you kind of look at your performance? You know, contributing to the team, and on top of that, having to make the debut. You know, finally making tier one and then playing your first match on that environment. So, kind of a two-parter question. How'd you kind of look at your debut? Were there any nerves also on top of that, or and additionally, you know, kind of your view on your individual performance?
I think on the first map I was stressing a bit for a couple of rounds. Like maybe 3-4 rounds, I guess. But then like the technical pause came in, so I was like chilling. And after that, I was not stressing at all. Like whole best of three, I was not stressing. But I don't know. I think I'm just disappointed on myself. Like I think I was well prepared. I was making some bad decisions. Maybe not so many, but I made some couple of bad decisions. Couple of bad utils, I guess, and like I was just missing shots that I would normally hit. So I don't know why, because always stress was my problem on stage. But for a couple of times when I'm playing on stage, like I'm not stressing at all. for some time. So I don't know. I just need to work on that, and I need to fix the problem.
I know you already played in the studio last year when you were like in fighting in Ascension and competing with Apex, winning that. And so, I mean, obviously, it's a much different environment looking at that, and then looking at today. I mean, do you feel it was like mostly mental for you in terms of just not really performing in your usual self?
To be honest, I have no idea. I thought I'm feeling really well when I went into the official. Like on Abyss, on Pista, I think I dropped like really nice 4K at the beginning with Ghost. And after that, I was feeling like pretty good on like with my aim. Then I don't know, I just started losing duels, but I don't know, like the duels were like favorite, favored me, I think in my opinion, and I should win them, but I don't know, I was just losing duels.
No, no, for sure. I definitely understand that. Like, did you feel any difference in terms of like going from tier two, playing there for quite a long time, basically your entire career before this year, and actually being in tier one? Did you sense that kind of difference on top of just having to look at your form, while you were like in the server?
Uh, I mean, of course, it's a like difference if you like compare other teams like from tier one to tier two. Like teams from tier one are better, obviously, but I don't think it's like a big jump. I think I should like I know I'm good. I know I'm good. I know I have like good comms. I have good aim, but I don't know. I'm just not showing it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and hopefully you guys can bounce back on improving your issues and just being a better team in your next match against whoever it is that you'll be facing off against. Now kind of want to focus on like sort of your experience with the team. Obviously, you joined Fnatic at the end of 2024. Going from Apex over to Fnatic, um, and then having to play with the likes of like Boaster and then Chronicle and Alfie on top of that, Crashes, all of which are very experienced players, former world champions. And on top of that, just want to ask you about what that experience has been like for you, and on top of that, what has been the biggest takeaways that you've had so far in just trying to get integrated into Fnatic's like team.
Hmm. I think like everyone is super nice. Everyone like is not toxic, but I think everyone is trying to help me because I'm all like the not experienced guy, and everyone like around me is experienced. So everyone is trying to help me if I don't know something, or if I don't know, I just ask. But on prax, I'm doing well, I would say, and I'm progressing quite fast. Maybe not quite fast, but I'm progressing. Um, yeah, so I'm like working on my weak sides also. So I hope it's gonna be better. And for like, I think at the beginning it was quite hard for me to like go from like Apex to like Fnatic. It was like I was feeling like pressure, and I was feeling like it's like a really big jump for me. But after some time, like think until like December or like maybe even moving to Berlin, I started like feeling really well. Especially like when we live in Berlin now, I'm feeling really well to see like everyone, and when I see someone like in real life, I just feel better, and it just makes me better.
I do know like that maybe like focusing on now like living in Berlin. I do know that like over in Apex, I believe like you mostly like played from home, but then you kind of moved over to Norway for like a boot camp, and then flew to Berlin like for Ascension, right? Was that kind of like the schedule of like last year for you?
Um, Not really. Maybe I mean like right now in Berlin we are just living here for a whole year. So
Yeah.
but like before, even like before I had a team that I went like for a boot camp for like 3 months, so I have experience for it, and I actually like just moving out because I can focus on one thing, and I don't have to like focus on other things. So I just focus on Valorant. I focus on like pracs. I focus on myself basically to improve, and there is like not much difference. Maybe because I have a little of experience for that.
Yeah, obviously, like you definitely come a long way just having to go from like start of your career, having to like move up to tier two, trying to get noticed, then catching plenty of attention, going to Apex, and then doing well there, and going over to Fnatic. How you kind of look back on your road and just having to go from like there at the start to going to Fnatic within the space of I would say like a few years, because it kind of feels like you kind of came out of nowhere to get to this point.
So I mean, I to be honest, I never expected I would play like in tier one. Like when I was like going to high school, I was just playing in tier three team. I was playing in tier three team, just having fun in Valorant, you know. Then after high school, I got picked up by another team, and after that, I got picked up by Apex. So and after that, I got picked up by Fnatic. So it went pretty fast because like I was playing in tier three for I don't know 2 years, I think, or something like that. But I wasn't like focused on being like professional player. So to be honest, I'm like professional player for 1 year. So like from tier three basically to like tier one in like one year. I think so. Because yeah, I think it's like I went from tier three to tier one in 1 year. So it's big jump in my opinion.
It's a big jump, but it's one that is well deserved. And just looking at how you've been kind of working hard to get to this point, so good job on you on that. And I'm gonna have to wish for a good job, or more so, good luck for you and the rest of the team in your next match over in a kickoff. So that's I'm gonna wrap up this interview at this point. Kayak, thank you so much for giving me a time answering all of my questions, and of course, best of luck goes to you in your next one.
Yeah, thank you for the interview, and thank you to the fans who are cheering for us, and I hope they will cheer for us still. So